So, I wanted to talk about something pretty unexpected that happened recently. It started when I finished working on a video I made about the Spectacular Spider-Man. Go check it out, by the way. Now, the Spectacular Spider-Man is a show that means a lot to a lot of people, including me. And when I finished making the video, I wanted to share that video with others who feel the same way. I started sharing it around in places where Spider-Man fans hang out. One of the places I posted it was a Spider-Man related subreddit. You could put a gun to my head, I cannot remember which one, because I shared to a lot of Spider-Man subreddits, which eventually got me banned from Reddit, but that's a different story. But I made the post, added the video link, and said something like, here's a video I made about Spectacular Spider-Man, go check it out, yada yada yada. I wasn't expecting much, okay? Maybe a few people would watch it, leave a comment, maybe we'd talk about the show for a bit, or maybe the post would get removed from the subreddit. But in the comment section of that post, someone replied with something that immediately got my attention. They said that there's an actual group of fans who are working on their own continuation of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Basically, their own fan-made season 3. At first, I didn't know whether I want to believe it or not. I've seen a lot of fan projects before that never really go anywhere. But this person seemed serious. They mentioned that there was a Discord server where the team working on the project was organizing everything and sharing all the things, and I asked if I could join, and they sent me an invite. Once I joined the server, I was honestly surprised. It wasn't just a small chat room with a few fans throwing ideas around. It was an actual organized effort. They had artists, writers, voice actors, animators, all fans of the original show, by the way, working together to bring season 3 to life in their own way. Now, luckily, I had the chance to talk to a few people who are helping lead the project. I asked them a few questions and they were kind enough to answer, and here's what I learned. What inspired you to create this continuation of the Spectacular Spider-Man? We're all such huge fans of the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series, and since it was, and still is, in our opinion, the best adaptation of the character, we think it was a travesty that it was cancelled so prematurely. All of us on the team are both inspired and driven by the goal to give the series a second life and hopefully a better ending if we can help it. How did the team come together for this project? Was there a team right from the get-go, or was it an idea of one person? Spectacle Stars was formed by an idea of one of our team members around 2018 to 2019, and it slowly grew from there as more and more members were discovered online with similar ideals that we wanted to see this unfinished series continued. Though the finished script of our movie, Geography 101, wasn't completed until late 2020, pre-production on the film properly didn't begin until 2021. Over the years, team members from all over the world have joined us in working on this. From the USA, Puerto Rico, Argentina, the UK, Germany, Ukraine, and more. Can you elaborate on the key themes and story arcs in Geography 101? While we don't want to get into spoilers, we have given a synopsis of the film, which we'll provide here. The life of our favorite web-slinger is at a turning point, following the death of Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. Spider-Man's relationship with the police has deteriorated as he is implicated in killing the Goblin, who has been publicly exposed to be Norman. Peter has to deal with Harry and Gwen together as a couple while he is completely alone. When Harry invites him and most of his students at Midtown High to the spring break trip to Miami, it seems as if he'll be able to take his mind off the situation he is. However, trouble always has a way of finding Spidey, especially while there is a frustrated Kraven there hunting the lizard. But, is there anything more to this? Are there any new characters introduced in this continuation? If so, who are they? There are a few characters in the film which we won't disclose at this time, and it had already been revealed by series showrunner Greg Weisman that in season 3, new characters to be shown were/are Scorpion, Carnage, Hydro Man, Man-Wolf, and Hobgoblin. We've rendered them in a teaser poster that was commissioned by our amazing artist, Dakuroni. I hope I read that right. What challenges have you faced during the production of this project? While we all want this continuation to be fulfilled, unfortunately this is a project that everyone tends to do on the side while also managing their normal daily lives. So production has definitely sped up and slowed down depending on various team members' availability, which can often be affected by jobs, college/university, moving house, and other factors. We're hoping we can mitigate this somewhat by launching a crowdfunding campaign very soon, which would potentially allow us to compensate our team members for their work. How do you manage to stay true to the original series while adding your own unique touch? Our lead writer, Spider-Fanatic3, is well versed in every little tidbit that original series showrunner Greg Weisman has given regarding the plans for the later material in the series. So we try our utmost to stick to that as much as possible, along with the original story arcs from the comic series. We want to continue continue the series as if it was never cancelled after 2009. So we're mostly sticking with comic material that was released around or before the series. Are there any ways for fans to get involved or contribute to the project? While casting for the movie is mostly wrapped, we'll have more openings when we move on to production of season 3. Also, we're always looking for new artists to help with the large workload that comes with this series. So long as a candidate's skill set and proficiency with the art style of the series is up to our standards, you can see any casting calls and postings on our casting call club page, which I will put the link for in the description. For updates, you can follow all of our socials at our link tree, which is also in the description. And also, as we mentioned, we're launching a crowdfunding campaign soon, so people can actually contribute that way once it's finished. This info is premature and the page isn't launched yet, but the Patreon link will be in the description of this video once it's up and running. What has been the most challenging aspect of animating this series? The most challenging thing has been the amount of time that we have dedicated to the series for sure, but specifically for visual aspects of it. We've been working on deciding how much of it we want to be animatic and how much could be full animation. Animatic is much less time consuming to pull off, so we have been leaning more towards that lately, but an actual budget provided by crowdfunding could potentially yield more possibilities for full animation. We're still debating that at this time, and the newest teaser we released around Christmas 2024 was full animatic, just for reference. And now the most important questions of them all. Are you going to include the original opening song, or will you compose a brand new theme? While the original theme song will be there in some form, we're hesitant to use the exact original recording of the theme song due to the potential for copyright strikes on places like YouTube. We likely will end up using or producing a cover for the song to be used at the opening titles in season 3. That's it, guys. I am honestly very excited to see where the project leads. I'm really thankful to everyone that decided to respond to these questions, and it's been an honor to see everything. Like, these guys are dedicated, and it's incredible to see what fans could have achieved. And of course, I'll provide all the links in the description, so please go ahead and follow them and support them, because who knows, maybe this is the only way we'll get a spectacular Spider-Man season 3. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.